Good morning from Los Angeles. Welcome to Power Hour with Sergio every Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. A lot going on. A lot of positions are moving wildly today in my account specifically. So we'll get to those in a minute. Welcome to Power Hour, the crash of the metals. I am short the metals in a way with the 2x ETF of ZSL, but we'll get to that in a minute. Missed the trade of the year actually a couple of days ago. Market maker shenanigans, of course, but it's not their fault. Got it paid to play, and yeah, it's been wild, right? Everybody talks about metals. They're crashing today, but actually, I'm about to put a couple of positions on as well. So, the President Trump announced the new Fed chief. Not sure if that had anything to do with it. Luckily, I had some SPX put debit spreads on the sell-off. I'm selling him a little bit here and there. I'm adding to some positions. Crypto is tanking. If this is the leg coming up on crypto, God help us all, because I'm in BMNU, although in much better position than most people probably. But I'll go through the positions one by one as usual. I'll post the positions Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Here's the guy, here's the guy that's going to buy me lunch, dinner, and whatever not. Right there is one of my members. And if you do want to become a member, please join. Click on join and send me an email, sergio@sergioavadian.com. I'll send you the Telegram chat group link. I had the perfect trade on a couple of days ago. In fact, that night, I do my work half hour every night, go through my charts, set up the next day, order, put orders in. Long story short, I said we should be buying March 400 puts on GLD. I had orders for 75 lots from $1 all the way down to 70 cents because that's what I put in my calculator. And I figured it's going to get there. Well, at the open, gold opened up $200, and now we're tanking, of course, and the same options. I don't even want to look at them. I think they're up to $6 or $7 from $1. They opened at 130, so I didn't get executed, and then I didn't chase it. Sometimes, folks, when the IV is high, this is a lesson for all the put sellers. When the IV is high and it's exploding and market makers are increasing IV, it is not time to sell puts. It is probably time to buy puts. And you all are going to pay the price for selling these puts when the IV is high, and then you're just going to absolutely get smashed. But that's not my wish for anyone. Hopefully you're all doing well. I have to pay attention to the positions actually now. So what else is going on? I don't know. Quite disappointing actually on the crypto. I'll go through some charts. If we're about to take a next leg down in Bitcoin and Ethereum, all the fools on X who are drawing lines and chopsticks on BMNR and talking about it, good luck. Yeah, I mean, is there a trade here in gold and silver? Probably. I mean, the unwinding of the century is happening at the moment. I was on calls this morning. I put it in the chat group what I'm doing, and so the Telegram chat group. If you do join, become a member. Again, you get me for my Big Mac, my 30+ years of experience and knowledge. Besides that, you get my trades live. None of this is trading financial advice. What I do is very risky. Trade at your own risk, and so you get the trades live. You get the positions at the end of each day, so you can adjust. Again, I also post them in the community page of the YouTube channel. You don't have to be a member to get those. Full transparency. I got nothing to hide. I'm not in a race with anybody except myself and the market. And but yeah, so without further ado, let's get to the positions. I mean, there are a lot of positions now, which is fine. I'll scale in, I'll scale out. But let's see. I hadn't actually looked at it because I was on calls since like 8:30 this morning. Where are we? ASST still the same leaps. Aero environment. AV. I had a synthetic on. I don't want to go through all of it. I'm actually selling put credit spreads now. If I can get him to at $6, I'm doing the 280, 270 put credit spread on Aero environment. We'll see where the BMNU down to 358. Holy shit. Actually, I just sold some put credit spreads, 4-3 put credit spread for 50 cents. I have another 10 lots to go at 60 cents. If we get there, I don't mind doing it. This trade is just a sucker trade. The Carnival Cruise Lines, I'm long. Well, on BMNU, I'm also short, calls, obviously cover calls. At least I took in a whole bunch of premium on the way down. But then cover calls are not going to give you protection when the shit's tanking, folks, okay? So for whoever says cover calls are great, oh, look at the premium I'm taking. Yeah, what's happening in the underlying? You're getting smashed. And Aero Environment, I'm selling put credit spreads. I don't mind doing that. Let's see if I can do it at $6 now. 280, 270, February expiration put credit spread. So we're going to sell the 280s. We got to trade, folks. We got to make some money. When volatility picks up is when we need to trade. And again, this is trading. Okay, none of this is advice. Do at your own risk. And we're going to buy the 270s. We're at 510. Let's put an order at 6. Hopefully you all understand what a put credit spread is. Let's do one more lot at $6. Okay, that's in. BMNU, nothing to do. Just, if we sell more PCS, we'll sell more PCS. Calls are definitely going to expire. I put the 6, 7s, and 8s out. 6s for $1.50, 7s for $1.13, and 8s for 87 cents. They're down to nickels and dimes. No reason to roll. Just gotta patiently wait. CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines, had a big day yesterday. It's gone the other way today. The market's selling off, obviously, but I had weekly calls expiring today, 30.5 and 31s. So they're going to expire worthless. We're going to recycle it again. We got 3 weeks to go on these. I'm long 70 of those calls. Dollar Tree, I'm adding to the synthetic. I'm selling put credit spreads, 120, 115. These are for March. And buying the 120, 130 call debit spreads with that money. And I have orders in to do a couple more. Galaxy Digital, I have another order in at 175 credit to do the 30-25 put credit spread and buy the 32.5 40 call debit spread. So that's that. Open Door, I'm going to buy another 10 of these at 20 cents. Okay, that order is in. What else we got going? We got SPYs. Put debit spread. So I had 25. I sold 15 with profits. Still has got profit. Let's see where we are on those. I have the orders in at 390 and 4. If we get more of a sell-off, we will get out of those as well. And last but not least, ZSL at 250, up 60% today because silver is tanking. I have a long strangle. I am long 2,500 shares of ZSL, but I'm also short 2-3 strangle. So I'm short the 2 puts, and I'm short the 2-3 calls. I took in a 94 cents for that, and if I get called away, if it ends up above 2, if above 3, I'll get called away at $3, actually plus the premium, obviously, so $3.95 if it's above 3. And this is February expiration, and if it's below 2, I'm absolutely want to get assigned another 2,500 shares at $1.10 because I'm short the 2 puts. So that's it. That's where the positions are at. Actually, I want to look at silver real quick. I may be putting on a position on. Actually, silver miners I really, really like. Regardless of what happened, they're fully hedged. Basically, they're going to print money for the next few years, as long as they hedged. Yeah, okay, cool. As long as they hedged themselves. So a few of the silver miners I'm looking at is AG, First Majestic Silver, down to 21. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at on the daily on that. Yeah, not there yet. I'll do AG about 18, 19 range. Pan American silver. Yeah, on the 50 EMA, I'm going to do this. First, let's look at silver SLV down to 74. Holy shit. In one day, we're just collapsing down to 71 is where I'm going to start doing all this. This is SLV. This is not the physical cash price, spot price, okay? Yeah, what a crash. Holy crap. Let me just to torture myself, let me take a look at those GLD puts that I was going to buy at $1. Let's just switch this. Wow. They were March 400s, and a lot of people said, oh, the delta is only 5. Delta means nothing. Nothing to me. It means nothing to me. A lot of these fools out there, they just talk about this, talk about that. They have zero concept of what the fuck is going on. Yeah, they're $6. It's almost 7 now. Yeah, of course. Buck to 6 is pretty good in a couple of days, right? Actually, where are we? SLV. Okay, so the other one is HYMC, Hycroft Mining. Down to 38. No, I need that down to be at 30. Hecla Mining is my favorite in this group, 2286. Yeah, that's about 20. I'll start putting those on, actually. I do want that at 2160. Stock was 34 4 days ago, folks. SLV. There will be a bounce here. This is not going to go straight down, I can assure you. I think right about 72, 73, we need to put these trades on. And ZSL. I mean, GSL, I did what I'm supposed to do. It's 96 cents for 20 days on a $2.50 number. 256 now. Wow, holy crap. Beautiful. Yeah, let's look at the Heclas for February. In fact, I think we'll have enough time for a bounce play. We don't need to pay more premium. February has 3 weeks to go, right? Let's see how many weeks we got going there. Yep, 3 Fridays. Okay. Stock is 2270. 2170 is where I want to do it, but then January, February 6th, 13th, 20th. Yeah, we got 3 weeks to go. Perfect. February, where are we in February? Stock is 2284. Let's sell the 2220 put credit spread. Let's start doing 5s. 2220, 94-cent credit. And stock is where 22, okay. And well, I'll do the March. I'll look at the Marches as well. It's just a little bit more staying power, actually. These are 96, 127 skews to the call side for sure. Yeah, they didn't expect this, did they? Now, actually, you know what? Let me see. 2220. Stock is 2280. Let's buy the 25s. Let's go out of the money. Let's make some money. Let's buy the 25s and sell the 30s. 10 cents debit. I like it. Let's look at March. Let's look at March. Oh, March is our single dollar. Okay, better. Let's do March 2285. So sell the 20. Those are 92 and 96. Good. The skew is not. Okay, I'm going to do March then. So we're selling the 22s. Actually, no. Let's sell the 20s. Buy the 17s. And then let's buy the 23s. No, 25s. Buy the 25s. And sell the 32s. The stock's high was 34, right? Yeah. 43 cents debit. No, we got to push the puts higher then. We got to make it a little bit. We want to do this as even as possible. Okay. Let's push the puts up to 21. Yep, okay. And push the short long puts to 18. 22 debit. Sounds good to me. You're not going to do it. 16 debit now. Let's start with 5 at 20. 20-cent debit. What are we doing? Okay, so 21.18 PCS. And how much is that going to cost me? Nothing, $1,600. Okay. So we're doing 20. Okay, we bought a couple more of those. That's fine. So we're doing 21.18 PCS, 25.32 CDS. Let's price that one more time. Should I do the 25s? Let's price it a little more aggressively. What do we do here? Oops, market selling off, selling the rest of the put verticals. Yeah, well, then I'll be naked actually, though. We'll get back to this in a second. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Are we selling off really hard? Yeah, we just sold some more. Yeah, we're just going to hold on to that last 5. Let's hold off to that last 5. No, we'll just get rid of it. 5 is not going to make any difference. I'm on bleed. I'm on bleed. I have them at $4. The PCP, put debit spread. Yeah, we'll just get out at 4. I paid $3.10 for those. Actually, yeah, some $3.05, something like that. Most of my shit is holding except CCL. I'm really upset at. Yeah, I think on the rally we'll get out on Monday or sell some more calls. But I want to do silver down to 74. Let's go Hecla down to 72 now. Holy shit, it is really collapsing now. Huge volume. Huge. It's trading 6 million shares every 2 minutes. Wow. Well, we're at the 50-day. We got to step up. We got to step up, Hecla. Let's go, Hecla. That's the first one I'm going to do. And then when the other ones get there, I'll do it. So 50 EMA on Hecla is 21. So we're definitely going to do the 21 puts. Sell the 21 puts. Buy the 18 puts. Okay, where's the stock going to bounce? We do it at 21. We're going to bounce to probably 28, 29. Okay. Okie dokie. Then we're going to go buy the 23s and sell the 30s. 65-cent debit. That's too much. Let's go 24 and 30s. Would I have 24s? Yeah, I do. 39-cent debit. Okay. Yeah, it's getting better while we do this. Or 25.32, maybe. We're going to get a bounce here for sure. 25.32. Yeah, stick to the original surge. 25-cent debit. Okay, let's get going. Just sold the last SPY PDS at $4. Yeah. 25-cent debit. Let's start there. 21.18, 25.32 is we're doing. Okay, we did those. Let's do 5 more. Selling the 21, buying the 18, buying the 25s, selling the 32s, 25. No, obviously we're not at 25. Let's go 5 cents. Let's go 10 cents. No, 10 cents is not getting done. I want more. Actually, 10 cents may get done. Let's just be patient. Okay. Let's be patient. 22.66. Okay. Let's get patient. So we did those at 25. Out of all the PCS, took some nice money there. 274. Wow. On ZSL. It is crashing. Put your questions up. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Yeah, we're crashing, all right? Okay, good. HYMC is the next one I want to look at, but that's nowhere near. Yeah, HL is the best one, I think. We're going counter trend on the way down, and then going counter trend on the way up. HL, yeah. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. AG down there. No, not yet. And PAS is getting there. 70 to 40. Okay. And the last one is EXK, I think. Yep, Endeavor Silver. That was 15 down to 10. I will give that a shot at 10. So patience. Hecla first. Hecla first. I have other orders sitting there. Actually, I don't want to do the Galaxy now. I want to do it at like 185. 180. 185. Okay. I use Thinkorswim, by the way, folks. So if you guys are curious about it, I just had a nickel. I want to do. Let's go in it. Are we going to gap down on these on Friday, on Monday? It's okay. I'm fine. March. So 2118 PCS, 2532 CDS. If we can do it at even, it'll be fantastic. Actually, you know what? I want to do these at 10 cents. Okay, group. I'm not putting this on the chat. You guys are watching it. No, you're not doing it 10 cents, huh? Okay, 15 cents. Come on, do it. I think we're pretty close to the bottom here. No, he's not giving it to me. Fucking market maker. Fuck. I'm not chasing it, market maker. You can suck it. Should have chased the gold one. Go from buck to 6. Fuck. Amazing. All right, we're good. It's wild. It's getting wild. Now we're getting like really, really wild. Gotta be patient. Got to be patient. Yeah, we'll have 10 more on BMNU. What price are we at? 60. Should get done, actually. Do I really want to do it? Do I need more pain on BMNU? Actually, I have the AV. Okay. Do I really want more pain on BMNU? I mean, honestly. Yeah, probably at 60 cents. I'll take it. I'll take it. Fuck it. Yeah, Hecla is going to go heavy on this. Actually, let's leave it at 10. Let's put 5 more of those. Let's go credit on the next one. So 25.10. Let's go credit. In case we drop another dollar or so. 15-cent credit. I can do this at even. I think this will be a decent trade. Yep. Okay. Yeah. We're set. $6 is on AVAV. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We're flying solo now. We sold all the SPYs. Okay. Are we tanking really here? Yeah, we are tanking actually. When we're on the 50 EMA, then we'll be finishing HL. Yeah, we're tanking here. I should roll those down. Actually, we're bouncing now. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, silver is about to bounce too. I need to buy 10 more of those, man. I'll fuck around with this market maker. Fuck. When they don't give it to you, you know they're going to rally. Come on, man. What is happening? I'm not chasing you, market maker. Fuck. Wake up. When it gets this volatile, they just shut the computers down anyway. That's typical. You play? I play. We play. Don't worry about it, market maker. We'll play. I'm here. I ain't going anywhere. Let's go. 276 on 247. We need to do those high class, man. Come on now. Let's not fuck around for a dime or a nickel. Let's go to 20 cents. We're about to bounce here. Okay, cool. Cool. And then we'll put another 5. Let's raise this to let's lower this to 20 cents in case. And then duplicate even. By the time we get to 2180, we should be there. Yep. It is getting wild, folks. The way the ZSL is moving. Holy shit. Look at this move. God damn. Who knew? Oh, I did. Talked about it Monday and Wednesday. Shorting metals. Once in a while, the counter trend stuff works. Actually, do I even bother buying those puts back? Stock is 266. They're 30 cents. There is not a goddamn chance I'm buying any of those back. You just set the trade. You just leave it alone, Sergio. Don't mess with it. How that PDS worked out. Okay, we're up to 10 on Hecla. Okay. You know what? I don't want any more Galaxy. Fuck this shit. I want definitely DLTR though, for sure. For sure. BMNU. Putting put credit spreads on 4.3s. I'll take a couple thousand more shares. It's like 340, 330. AV. We're at 6. Where are we on those? Actually, let me take a look at the. See, that's why it's called trading with Sergio or Para or whatever. Let's go. 282.70. What can we do to 260, 254? $260. Nope. I'll do 280, 270 for $6. Yep, we're under 50 MA, folks, believe it or not, in one single day. Massive liquidations going on. I mean, I'm talking massive. Well, they gap it down. Good. I'll buy more. Buy more HL. The other ones are nowhere near. Come on now. Where are the other ones? AG. I'll do AG at about 18 and change. I have a couple other ideas, actually. Let me take it where those are. My group was like pounding me with it. We missed AXTI this morning. God damn, up 3. Holy fuck. FIGR is next. KTOS. You know, a lot of people are stuck in these, in SoFi now, right? 2277, under 200 EMA. Hood. All these hoodies. They're all stuck on these stocks now. What was my stock? OSS. No. Ondas is there. Right on 50 EMA. How much is that trade? Well, let's not spread too thin, Sergio. It's the weekend. Let's stick with. Let's now take a look at that. March 10, 10.7.5. PCS and 10.15 CDS. 24 cents. Pretty decent, actually. Are we under 50 MA? Yep, maybe just a tad under 10. Definitely going to be all over this one. Okay. All right, group. I didn't post it. You guys are watching it live, hopefully. Heckler, I got more at even and more at 20-cent credit. So you guys know. Yeah, we're about to bounce hard here on silver anyway. Okay. 95, 90, 95, like 60 cents. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, everything is under control. Everything is under control. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I just sold them at 4, so there's still 4. I know I'm kind of talking to myself, but I have to do that once in a while. All right, I'll get to the front to answer some questions. Yeah, that CCL is a pisser. Did I mention I had cover calls, by the way? Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that, honestly. I do like this trade quite a bit. Yeah, but you never know. Be patient, Serge. Be patient. What did we do to calls? 25.32? Is that what we did? Is it going to bounce to $32? I don't think it will. What do we do? 25.32, 21.18. The money is going to be on the put credit spread side. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. Not this one. Yep. Gotta check. Mistakes cost you money. Yeah. Even in 20-cent credit. Okay. Up to 20 lots. We're good there. We are good there. Yeah, we're already bouncing. Okay. All right, let's get to the front, answer some questions. Okay. Good morning, everyone. There is some stuff going on with Iran. It's nothing burger there, man. Means nothing, honestly. Why so drunk so early? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna send you to YouTube heaven any second now. What a fucking moron. Okay, adios. Go to YouTube hell. Bye. That's how fast it is. Adios. Today's a bad day for me. Yeah. Has there been a good day? Bro, all this means nothing, man. How do I know it's over? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, there he is. The everlasting optimist. Cover calls are printing. Sure they are. What's happening to the underlying? This guy always cover calls are always printing, or if the market goes up, cover puts are printing. Hasn't had a losing trade in his career. I'm glad you're so positive and optimistic. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah. So any other questions? No? Should we just go watch the market for a couple hours? So I have one option, a couple are actually expiring today. Happy Friday, sir. What else? Let's see. Yeah. So, we missed the trade of the year by shorting the metals. Yeah, I do believe in BTC and BTC, the ETH, as the underlying, not BMNR and all that stuff. But consequently, if I do believe, I dollar cost average every Monday BTC. It's the same dollar amount. It's not going to make me or break me. I'm just accumulating, hodling, holding, basically. Trading, completely different story. I wouldn't buy BMNR if... Actually, we'll go take a look at that now. I wouldn't buy BMNR or ETH. I'm doing dollar cost averaging into in BTC. And so let's take a look at that, actually. All right, so if this is going to be the next leg, BMNR, BMNU are going to go to 20 and 2.5 probably. So this is the ETHA. I mean, what does this look like to you guys? Looks like we're about to fall off this goddamn ledge. What are they? And MACD just turned from 0. It's negative. It's been negative. If this is the next leg to drop from, we're going to 2000 on ETH. And same thing on Bitcoin. I mean, this doesn't look happy to me. That's all I can say. I mean, what is there to say? It just doesn't look right. So everything is selling off today. So is the market going to tank on top of everything else? Dollar index is kind of bouncing. Is that why silver is selling off so hard? Possibly, potentially. maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's just a manipulated market. Speculators jumped in. Many bag holders now, but it's going to be wild, folks. The rallies are going to be wild. The pullbacks are going to be wild. That's why the volatility IV is so high on these. And yeah, I mean, look, long term, I'm bullish, but I'm bullish on ETC and, you know, I mean, BTC and ETH. The rest, what happens to BMNR? Well, who knows? And it goes under 1 MNAV. I mean, stock is down to 24 already. Okay, well, what's going to happen? BMNU down to 350. Just bleeding my account dry. Again, I'm still fine because my cost basis is very low, but low today, 52-week low. I mean, you know, I don't know what people are expecting. They're still like going BMNR. BMNR is nothing, means nothing to me. If Ethereum doesn't go up, BMNR is not going to go up. Period. If Ethereum goes down, BMNR is going to go down. Let's understand that. Once we understand that, you can look into the nuances of, you know, MNAV and all that stuff. Forget Tom Lee, right? Same thing is happening with MSTR, right? Strategy. There we go, down to 143 now from 457. Why? MNAV's getting crushed. BTC is pulling back. I mean, you know, you can trade these proxies at your own risk, but I don't think people even understand it. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's your money. Do whatever you want. But technically, Ethereum looks like it's about another leg to drop off here. If I mean, miracle of miracles, if we hold here and start rallying, this could be construed as a nice bottom. But we're under all the moving averages and no business here. I mean, right? You know, same thing is happening on a lot of stocks that people watch. SoFi. Okay, what about SoFi? I mean, it's taken out to 200 DMA. Is some support at 20 bucks? Is it going to hold there? I don't know. Earnings were good this morning and they still sold off. That's called distribution, right? Okay. Hood, same thing. A lot of people look at the same stocks. Hood, SoFi, IREN, NBIS, all these same stocks people talk about. Palantir. What about it? Look at this. I mean, it's breaking down. All these stocks are breaking down. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm not going to look at any of this stuff. Another one favorite is HIMS. People go, oh, HIMS. Well, it's only down. I don't know. 65 to 27. I mean, you know, or quantum computing stocks or this thing and that thing. There's 10,000 stocks, folks. There are stocks actually that are going up, like SanDisk, for example. How about that one? Maybe you guys should deal with stuff like that as opposed to the other stuff. Or people go, you know, fallen angels. I'm like, bro, that's not the way to trade, but it's not my money. It's your money. Do whatever you guys want. Doesn't bother me any. I do what I do and get out of Dodge. And that's all I can do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Like, why am I doing the LTR? I'm looking at a pair trade, right? Dollars General, you know, great looking chart. The LTR has done nothing but same group, actually. See, even within the same group, stocks sell off. I'm doing a little bit of a counter trend rally trade here, but all I'm saying is stay with 52-week high stocks. Look at some of these stocks that I presented, right? I mean, you know, go trade Ondas. It's on pullback. Should be bought 5 points from the high. You know, buy stocks that are making 52-week highs, folks. Because on the turn, if it turns, the market turns, those stocks are going to outperform completely. Okay, like for example, form factor. Right? Look, the stock is hardly pulling back. You don't even know if the market's down 200-300 points today on Nasdaq. Looking at that stuff, and then when the market stops going down, turns up, which one's going to go more? Form factor or VMNR? Of course, form factor. You know. I mean, people just kind of just silly questions, man. And yeah, that one, that's the 50 MA. We'll trade that one. This one. See, stock's going sideways, right? Market selling off, stock don't even care. Okay. And there are some big names in there too, like yesterday, Southwest Airlines. Why don't you guys trade Southwest Airlines? Why do you have to trade some 800 PE stock? I mean, I don't get it. But it is what it is, man. To each their own. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. Well, did I do any more PCS on BMNU? No, of course not. When they give it to me, that means it's going to go lower anyway. suck. It's 355. Whatever. Should I just jump on this heckler, man? I think this thing is going to just rip a couple of points here and we can make like a few thousand here. Yeah, we're rallying. We got to get on it, man. Let's just stop dicking around, Serge. You know? Let's do another 5 lots and then we'll do more. Order is sitting there. Market maker is not going to give it to you. You just got to go get it. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Why do you want 20 cents so bad? Why? Why don't you just give it to me? Be a nice person. Be a nice person. Okay, screw you. Nope, you're not gonna give it. Oh, you did. Did you? How many did you give me? Did you give me all of it? Did you give me all of it? Yes, you did. Lovely at 20 cents. Okay. All right, so that's the new trade we put on 2118 PCS, and with that money we went and bought 2532 CDS on Heckler Mining. And let's see if we can make some money. Yeah, CCL, we got to do something. Yeah, we don't have to do anything. It's not in the money now. Yeah. Where are the next week's? Next Friday's 31s. Oh, pretty decent premium, actually. 25 cents. There has 78 cents this morning. Holy shit. Well, stock stays here on Monday. We'll sell them. Sell those. Cost basis keeps going down. You can sell the 31s, 31 and a half, 32s. Okay, that's fine. Or stock rallies and we just sell the longs outright. That's all. That's all we're going to do. Yeah, it's going to be wild. The silver thing is going to be wild. You came tag. Jesus, we tagged 50 MA at 70. We're already at 74. We did it enough. We did it just about enough of those. Okay, that's it. I'll answer some questions and then go away. Anybody want to come on, by the way? I have like 11 minutes. You guys want to come on and talk about stuff? As long as you're in a quiet space with good internet reception. We can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Here's the StreamYard link. I'm trying to get out of BMNR. Yeah, I feel for you, man. I don't know what else to tell you. But then, you've been here. I remember you. You've been here for like a couple of months, right? I mean, you had a chance of BMNR, BMNU got to 11, 12. Why not take the L? Why wait until 3.5? I mean, that's the thing that I don't understand with a lot of folks. Hope, hope, hope. I mean, hope is not going to work. Hope and pray is not a strategy. I'm not trying to be harsh on you. All I'm trying to do is be realistic here. When last time we talked, it went from 5 to 11, BMNU. Why not take the L and get out? Or at least sell some calls, create a strangle or whatever. I don't know your position, but I mean, I can tell you're in pain. So why not? Why not take the L? People don't like taking L's. I'm like, okay, well, sold some BMNU and bought some BMNR. Why? They're both gonna go down. One's gonna go down more than the other one. That's all there is to it. Okay, no, I couldn't sell 11.5. Okay, then sell the shares. Take the L. What about that? I know it's 2020, hindsight's 2020, talk about it. But he gave you a huge break, right? Sometimes, look, sometimes in my career, the best trades of mine have been, I buy something, I go deep in a hole, it comes back almost to even, and maybe a little profit, maybe a little loss. Those are the best trades. Break evens are the best trades. Because once you're in that deep of a hole, break even is not going to be given to you too many times. Here comes another moron. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, send you to YouTube, Helen. Okay, you're gone. How much fees, commissions are you paying Schwab? Are you able to negotiate that? Yes, I've had a deal with Schwab for the past 20 years. Very low commissions, lower than Tasty, because I trade a lot of volume. So yeah, thank you for asking. I can't even break even. See, yeah, I know, but anyway. Well, what is that going to get you? I can't even break even. Yeah, you're not going to break even. Unless BMNR goes to 80, BMNU is not going to go to 20 or 15 or whatever. Figure out. No, what I'm trying to tell you is that sometimes you got to take losses. You got to take the L, my man. Because you guys are so used to all these newbies that start trading. They're so used to stocks only go up, right? On the first down leg, they all disappear off X. Because they sell puts. They've sold puts for 3 years. They expired Watchlist. They got assigned. They did a little wheel deal. Now it's going the other way, nonstop, right? Okay. And then they don't know how to deal with that. That you have to deal with that is you take the L. You take the L train and then you move on. You take your losses. Not everything. Yeah, you will love to take the L now. Well, good luck. But what I'm trying to say is that you guys got to learn, as a trader, you got to learn how to take L's. If you don't take L's, because you're so used to market came and saved your ass every single time, it doesn't work like that. As a trader, investor, I don't know. You can hold the stock for 10 years. It'll be okay. As a trader, God help you guys. Yeah, I know you would. I know you would. So would I. My cost basis is 5.5, and I'm like down 2 points on 4,000 shares. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, that's what I tried to teach in my group. None of them know how to take L's. They just hold and pray and hope. You gotta take the L, man. The L you take now is a lot better than rolling down, or rolling this, doing this, all this transaction you're doing. None of that is necessary. Just take the L, clean it up. There's 10,000 different stocks. Look at something fresh, something new, right? I am not going to look at a HIMS. I'm not going to look at a Palantir. I'm not going to look when it's a nasty downtrend. Whatever puts I sell, I'm going to get nailed. I don't want to do it. I'd rather sell puts on stocks that are making 52-week highs, trading-wise, trading killers. Okay, there you go. Well, trading 101. You got to take the L. Small, big, large, whatever. You got to take the L. Because market will bleed you dry. Market will suck your blood all the way if you want it. If you want to give it to them, they're going to do it. Taking the L is the most important thing. Mentally, to be able to take an L, actually is so freeing. You take an L and you just go, I don't have to think about this shit anymore. Mentally, physically, spiritually, it's just liberating. Because that L will be a lot larger L later. But people don't understand that because they don't have a concept. They all started trading in 2020. They all started YOLOing on Robinhood, right? I got the government money and got into stocks. What happened since then? From lower left to the upper right. Stonks do go down. Believe me, folks. I've seen it. I've seen the movie many, many times. I've seen it in 2000. when I was on the desk. I've seen it in 2008. I've seen it during the pandemic and in between flash crashes. I've seen it during the April here now again. I mean, how many times you guys have to see the movie? When market goes down in general, high beta stocks that all these people are trading with, they go down 40, 50, 60% like this, right? And then a lot of them just don't, again, I'm talking trading. I'm not talking investing, right? Two different animals. All these traders, they go, oh, sell puts, I wheel it, I'll sell the calls, I do this, I do that. No, they're going to wipe you out. On one good swoop down, you're going to get wiped out, right? And I don't wish it to anyone, but I don't think they understand risk. Risk is massive selling puts, man. Massive. But they don't understand. It's going to be very hard, my man. Yeah, it's easy to say, hard to do. And my group does it. There are a few in there that are just, but look, all I can say is, in this business, you want to live for another day. Right? You always want to have dry powder because you don't know anybody says, I know what's going to happen to this or to that. They're full of shit. They don't know. Nobody knows. I don't know. Okay. I'm saying straight up, I don't know what's going to happen to the market tomorrow or Monday. I don't know what's going to happen, but I have my structure set up. So since something gets there, I know exactly what to do. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to oversize. Right? There's 10 positions in there, right? They're all doing something in the account, and the account equity is changing every second, mark to market. That's your scoreboard. That doesn't lie to you, right? Okay, so trade equity. Instead of going super heavy in some positions, YOLO into something, do this, do that. Look, people made a lot of money since 2000, right? Hopefully they have learned how to keep it. That's all I can say. Absolutely. It's what I've learned. I've done a lot of mistakes. But my goal is to, in the channel and the trading group, and just give him the tools. Then you'll calm down. You'll wait for your prices patiently. And if you miss, you miss. It's okay. There's always other trades. There's a million trades you can put on. So you try to do the best trades that you can, understand the risk, understand money management, and then you go at it. Winners, losers are all going to be yours. Steve, what's up, Steve? What's up, buddy? You're tardy. No, man. Nobody's tardy. I'll send you to the corner, stand on one leg. But anyway, so goal is financial freedom through financial literacy. It has to start somewhere. If you're investing, there's no bad time to start investing, regardless where the market's at. If you're trading, have a different account, investing account, trading account. Nobody's telling anybody not to trade. But understand trading comes with immense amount of risk, especially what I see on X. Look at this. I saw puts. And yeah, you saw puts on Oracle. Great. Where are you today? I do this. I sell puts. I get assigned. I sell calls. Bro, that's like elementary school stuff. Take a directional bet here and there. You're going to try to squeeze 3% a month out of some sort of thing, and then you're going to get nailed with one, and then you're going to be a bag holder. You're going to hold it. From a short-term trader, you're going to turn into a long-term investor. I don't know. I've seen a lot of it. So my goal is to not give you the fish, teach you how to fish. And then look, trading is not cut out. Not everyone is cut out for trading. You have to have certain mental attitude. You have to have certain bankroll. You have to understand drawdowns. You have to understand all this stuff. And then once you do that, then you can do it. You can be a trader. Not really that hard. So let's go take a look at positions one more time and then see where we are. And then we'll say goodbye. Where are we? Yeah, Hecla, we're profitable already on that position. Silver is ripping now. Well, we put them on. We're up $500 on that already. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Everything's kind of turning. Yeah. Oh, even BMNU rallied to 371. Miracle. Miracle. My God. What a miracle. It rallied 20 cents. 280 high on ZSL, 226. My strangle, 94 cents. It's going to work beautifully. So my members were asking, like, how can you sell a strangle with the same strike? I go, why can't you? Like I sold 2-2 strangle for like 80 cents. You buy the stock at 175, you sell the 2-2 strangle, you're willing to buy more at 70 cents, you're willing to buy more at 130, you're willing to sell at 270 for 3 weeks. You can do that now, actually. Stock is 228. I'll bet you the 2-2 strangle is above 80 cents. I'll bet you anything. I'm betting that it is. It's as high as the IV is on these things. Especially if you bought it under. I'll bet you, folks, that the 2-2 strangle, yep, 2-2 strangle, almost $1. This is a $2.37 stock, the ZSL, 2X ETF, right? Inverse one. 2 puts are 30, 35 cents. 2 calls are 60, 65 cents. You can definitely squeeze 95 cents out of this. 238, 95 cents is what? 40% for 3 weeks? You buy it here, you get called away at 2, but then plus the dollar is 3. You're actually getting called away at 3, or you buy more at 1. That's what I did. I'm on a wait for 3 more weeks. I ain't messing with it at all. No need. No need to do anything. Actually, I may have sold those SPYs perfectly. Did we? Did we? Yep, sure did. Got the low on that. Holy shit. Locking out today. I don't do more Hecla, man. That thing is going to rip. Yeah, we're at $500, but that's not enough. What can we do them now? Or the other one, ONDS, right? Is it under 10 yet? 1040. That bounced a couple of cents. We'll wait on that. Hecla 2290. Let's put some more on that. Okay, what can we put them on for? What do we do on that one? We sold 21.18. Yeah, the spreads are really wide now. This market maker goes like, I don't want to get hit with anything here. Buy the 25, sell the 32s. 35 debit, not bad. We can live with that. What should I do? 5 more at 35? Yeah, I think so. Let's go with 30 in case we can negotiate ourselves a better deal. Nope, he's not going to do it. He goes like, screw you, Serge. We never know. We may gap down on Mondays. How about we do 35? Okay, going price is 35. We'll put more on after closer to the close. Okay. Yeah, the LTR is green now. Of course. Come on, CCL, give me a break, bro. We didn't do AEVA. Okay. Gotta wait. Patience. Patience, 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 folks. I wonder how many of my group did the Hecla trade. Because I didn't post it. Now I'm going to post it. They're going to go like, oh, you didn't tell us. Like, I was live. You should have watched. Silver bouncing from 69 to 76. Holy shit. Yeah, they're all bouncing now. Okay. I'm going to go have coffee. It's good. Perfectly got out of the SPY PDS. That was good. All right. We'll see what happens, how we close. Okay. On Business Insider? Yeah, that was a good one. To Alex, shout out to Alex Bitter from Business Insider. You know, that's a good question. Yes and no. You would have thought with the sell-off, ETH and BTC would have rallied. So there's no inverse correlation, obviously. But then all the way up, Bitcoin was kind of hanging in there. ETH was hanging in there. There was, for a long time, there was a correlation between that. But the correlation is more dollar weakness, M2 growth, right? All that. That's all continuing. That's not changing. So there's something structurally, or I don't know what's wrong with BTC and ETH. Maybe they'll catch up. I don't know. But now you guys are coming with the question just when I'm about to leave. Hi, Sergio. When you say Hecla mining is going to rip, what exactly do you mean? You expect to recover faster or further? No, rip means like rip the right way. So rip means up. No, we're just playing a bounce here. Sold off from 35 to 23, 20, what was it? 20, 23? Yeah, it was just counter trend rally. Silver will bounce here. It came, and then, I'm very bullish on all the miners, regardless of what the metal does, because as you guys know, their cost to bring silver or gold out of the ground is a lot lower than what it is. So that's why the futures markets have been created, right? That's how they do. They go hedge because they're able to deliver the physical metal once they get it out of the ground. But let's say Hecla Mining's production going out all the way to December is 10 tons of silver, just hypothetical. So what they do is they go sell December futures contracts. They're short, actually. So by the time December comes, they mine it out of the ground, but their cost is like $50 an ounce, let's say. But then they just hedged at 120. So physical silver could be back down to $50 an ounce, but then the buyer of that contract, right, is going to get delivered the metal at 120. So that's why, futures were created for initially, not for gambling purposes, obviously, but initially, for farmers, for, manufacturers of goods, for crude oil, for gold, for silver, for pork bellies, for cattle. All this was created for farmers to hedge themselves with their soybean crop, corn crop, wheat crop, so they can sell into the future and then deliver the actual goods. So I think metal, study it a little bit, obviously, on your own, but a lot of the silver miners, I'm pretty sure they hedged already at much higher prices. Basically, once you hedge, you know what your cost is coming out of the ground. And once you hedge, that's your profit margin. And with this craziness that took place, I'm pretty sure they've hedged fully. And their profit margins just exploded, obviously, right? So, yeah, that's just trade, man. Just a single trade. Hopefully, we'll make a few $1,000s. That's about it. But in general, I'm very bullish on the miners. So some puts on Hecla, yeah, well, I was shorting those things. In fact, if you look at my chat group, actually, you should join my chat group. Click join and send me an email, sergio@avedian.com. I'll send you the Telegram chat group link. You'll see all the chat there. I was like, we should be shorting all these things. I saw some puts on Hecla Monday, bought them back Tuesday for the gain and the premium. Okay. Yeah, those same puts, where would they be today? Yeah, man, you can't push selling puts because if you like heck level's 35, if you sold a 30 put stock is 23, you collected a couple of bucks and there's 7. Now you got a battle in your hands. I mean, selling puts is not risk free. I mean, imagine, okay, you sold puts on Microsoft a couple of days ago. Where are you today? Anyway, you know, to me, it's like people understand risk, hopefully, and then they act accordingly. You know, selling puts is no free meal. Anyway, I'm gonna go have a cup of coffee and finish my day. Much respect to everyone. May all your longs skyrocket. May all your shorts tank. And I'll see you guys on Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, trading with Sergio. We'll see where the day ends. Looks like a decent day, actually. So we'll see. Adios. Stay healthy. Have a great weekend. Good point. I wake up at 5:30. I'm in California, so I wake up at 5:30 every day. I already had like a bunch of cups of coffee, but then I've been on call since like 8:30 now, and now it's my time. I'm just relax and watch the market, maybe do a couple more trades. But you know, anyway, good point though. All right, you take care. Have a great weekend.